It's in the name, progressive left. Progressive. They're supposed to go somewhere. They're supposed to change something. Something is supposed to progress forward. It always must. And I've talked about this before. I've described in the past the progressive left as something that never has enough of the current situation, never feels satisfied with the status quo or any approximation thereof. There always needs to be more. And if you give them an inch, they don't just take a mile, they take leagues. At least that's the way it's been looking in recent years. And I think an acquaintance of mine put it perhaps much more succinctly in describing the progressive left as a hammer in search of a nail. It's that classic issue of when all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. But the progressives add an extra layer to that. They're still in search of nails. Everything becomes a nail, but they need to find it first. It's not as if the progressives in the past had no tasks or goals that might have been somewhat reasonable. If you look at history, human civilization, for the most part, we, as in human beings, have lived wretched, horrific lives. Brutish, short, painful. It's only been in very recent years, perhaps decades, not even a century, where this hasn't been the case to a large degree. And the ultimate comfort, the best of the best, that's right now. You wouldn't think that if you were to look out at the world, or turn on the television, or watch a video on YouTube, but the best of the best is the current year. In terms of technology, comfort, things available. It's claimed in the story that George Orwell is debating a communist, and specifically a pro-Stalinist, in the aftermath of many of the horrific crimes that took place in the Soviet Union, including, above all, the Holodomor, the man-made mass starvation that took place in Ukraine in the 1930s. And the communist finally concedes it. Well, you do need to break a few eggs to make an omelet. And Orwell says, allegedly, where's your omelet? So where is the omelet here? What are they trying to progress to? You see, it used to be that progressives had somewhere to progress to. Whether you agree with them or not, abortion rights for women, gay marriage, take your pick. Whatever you think about those issues, it was something that they could progress towards. And what now? No police. That's actually a regression. For most of humanity's existence, we had no police. So they actually want to regress to a state where there is no law enforcement. A rather recent innovation, I might say. There are many problems, but this is the core of the problem. These people don't even know what they want. So, this is my concern. They've run out of things to progress towards. And when they've run out of things to progress towards, they've given us ample evidence to suggest they will regress. They will destroy institutions, society, civilization, if need be, all in the name of their insanity. And it will be left to sane people to pick up the pieces if they can. Does anyone else see where this is going? There's no place left to progress. All we can hope for is slow, incremental change on a number of fronts. Destroying things generally doesn't do that. So I hope I'm wrong here. I hope that they haven't run out of ideas completely, but it sure sounds that way. They have no demands. They're just shouting vagaries. And with nothing left to go to progress to, the only thing I can see, and the evidence they've shown me, is they wish to progress towards destruction.